Wrestling with dark energy. The 20th century discovery that galactic clusters are separating one from another led observers to assume a single starting point of hypercompressed dimensionality and to calculate that it exploded 13 billion years ago and that gravity will eventually reverse the expansion and cause a big crunch. When better telescopes revealed that gravity notwithstanding, the rate of expansion is actually increasing, it became popularly accepted that a previously unknown invisible force would explain the disparity, and it got named dark energy. The still widely accepted idea that galactic clusters receding from one another necessitates a central starting point is questionable. Galactic clusters separate continuously from one another because expansion is intrinsic to space-time. Space exists only through time. Duration is prerequisite to existence. Also, the force of gravity diminishes as the inverse square of the distance from its sources. Rather than a gravitational center to the universe, there are gravitational domains in all directions from any point of vantage. The only center point is your point of vantage. While expansion is intrinsic to space-time, we observe also that the sun is a steady 93 million miles away, and when we awake in the morning, the kitchen is still within walking distance. So it seems dark energy, the expansion of space, is excluded from gravitational domains. Reciprocally, stars, planets, people, and atoms may not exist outside of gravitational domains where space is expanding. The going rap is that the source of gravity is mass, the mass of visible, ordinary, or baryonic matter, plus filaments of dark matter. New 2024 research on the source of mass, and therefore of gravity, proclaims that the sum of the rest masses of an atom's components, protons, neutrons, quarks, gluons, and electrons, accounts for less than a few percent of the atom's rest mass. As a mass approaches light speed, its mass approaches infinity. This applies not only to spaceships racing to Proxima Centauri, but also to gluons racing around with quarks at near light speed, creating gravity, atoms, mass, creatures, and worlds. The projected mass and gravity of atoms derive from the near light speed of their subatomic particles, also known as quark-gluon plasma. What a fundamental consideration! Gravity derives from the dynamic, as expressed in the frenzied interaction of quarks and gluons. Atomic mass is merely a way station, a rhetorical convenience for creatures. Mass and energy are interconvertible forms of a common fundamental potential, dynamic. Gravity, indifferent to mass-energy differentiation, exists with either expression of that dynamic, or possibly with neither expression.